Y'all, I know I just got done recording one of the Hunger Games, the Amazing Duo Circus, but I had to do it. So I'm doing the Gravity Falls, aka the second place one of the poll I did. So let's do it. So, we got Dipper, Mabel, Bill, Cipher, Stanley, Stanford, 8th and half President, Gideon, Pacifica, Lazy Susan, Schmebulok Sr., Time Baby, Blendin, Benjamin, Blandon, Waddle, Fiddleford, McGucket, Seuss, Wendy, Robbie, Mayor Tyler, Toby Determined, Abuelita, Random Ass Gnomes, Multi-Bear, and Blind Ivan. Ballooned Ivan. So, what's an ass gnome, you might be wondering? I don't know. It's an ass gnome. Mabel battles Lazy Susan. Metal defeats Lazy Susan but spares her life. Toby Determined battles Pacifica. Toby Determined defeats and kills Pacifica. Yes, the first death was Pacifica. Waddles finds a vending machine. Benjamin Blandon runs away. Wendy finds a fidget spinner. Dipper battles Schmebulok Sr. Schmebulok Sr. defeats Dipper but decides to spare his life. Bill Cipher battles Schmebulok. Schmebulok defeats Bill Cipher but decides to spare his life. Wow, the sheer power of the Schmebulok family. Schmebulok Sr. finds a bucket of KFC. Seuss runs away. Robbie finds a quenched and tempered steel. Fiddleford McGucket finds a landmine. Multi-Bear finds an assault rifle. Abuelita finds a quenched and tempered steel. Random Ass Gnomes find a wild Ohio fried chicken. Ohio fried chicken? Mayor Tyler battles Blind Ivan. Blind Ivan defeats Mayor Tyler but decides to spare his life. Schmebulok finds a landmine. Lazy Susan runs away. Gideon battles Stanford. Stanford defeats Gideon but decides to spare his life. Wow. What an eventful thing. And Pacifica's the only dead one. I love that. Fuck you, Pacifica. Schmebulok accidentally steps on his own landmine. God damn it, Schmebulok. Stanford sings us a song and Seuss eats Pacifica's dead body. Oh my god! Seuss, that's cannibalism. That's cannibalism, dudes. Okay, so Dipper goes deaf due to Jake Ball. Oh, god damn it. Blind Ivan discovers of a unicorn. Multi-Bear heals Abuelita. Mabel puts chemicals in the water to turn the frogs gay. The frogs... Oh no, turning the frogs gay. Mabel, what are you doing? Random ass gnomes find a convenient couch. Schmebulok Sr. stumbles upon an assault rifle. Waddles gets a tin of Altoids. Fiddleford McGucket stumbles upon a basketball. Wendy heals Multi-Bear. Bill Cipher barrel rolls. Robbie constructs a geometrically stable truss. Lazy Susan runs out of ammunition. Time Baby heals Waddles. Stanley receives a bucket of KFC. Mayor Tyler heals Abuelita. Abuelita finds a convenient geometrically stable truss. Did you find fucking Robbie's one? It's very nice. The 8th and a half President finds a 50% off coupon to an SAT prep class. Toby Determined gets crippling depression. Gideon discovers an anthology, life-changing poems lying on the ground. Benjamin Blandon stumbles upon a fidget spinner. Oh yes, the mighty power of a fidget spinner. For some reason, they kill Schmebulok. Why'd you have to do that? Now your old dad is alone. Stanford stumbles upon a bow. The 8th and a half President stumbles upon a fidget spinner. Waddles gets an ulcer. Wendy gets forced into fall membership. Seuss strangles the 8th and a half President. He's too stupid. Benjamin Blandon stumbles upon an octobrush. Dipper receives a tent. Mabel discovers a unicorn. Lazy Susan discovers a clean water. Gideon heals Time Baby. Toby Determined receives a stick of Old Spice deodorant. Random Ass Gnomes heals Benjamin Blandon. Schmebulok fatally roundhouse kicks Lazy Susan. I didn't know you could do that. Multi-bear shoots waddles. God damn. I guess, fucking multi-bear is locked and loaded. Stanley eats KFC. Robbie hails Hitler. I expect him to do that. Time Baby gets carpal tunnel syndrome from playing the Osu. Fiddleford McGutticket stumbles upon an octobrush. Mayor Tyler attaches a measuring tape to a toaster. That's very smart of you. Abuelita discovers a clean coal. Blind Ivan gets crushed by an unstable truss. Robbie, what happened? Spellcipher gets necrosis. Hold up. Robbie, did you rig your fucking truss? Like, damn. Wow. That was funny. Just a fucking multi-headed bear shoots a goddamn pig. Wow. Fiddleford McGucket forgets the AED for Bill Cipher. Gideon's life gets changed by poetry. Robbie heals Mabel. Blendin Benjamin Blandon stumbles upon a 65. Dipper constructs a tent. Mabel pets the pink fluffy unicorn. She would do that. Random ass gnomes discovers a findings lying on the ground. Stanley gets Hodgkin's lymphoma. Schmebulok Sr. catches in the rye. Time Baby receives a okay, Seuss finds a queen-size bed. Oh, Wendy finds Dory. Wow, most of the other ones, the Deltarune one and Undertale one, they were finding Nemo. So I'm happy they're finally finding Dory. So, they're gonna find Marlin. Stainford heals at Fiddleford McGucket. Friends. Mayor Tyler stumbles upon an assault rifle. Toby determined smells good. That's very nice. Abuelita heals Fiddleford. And Multi-Bear heals Toby determined. Wow, after shooting an innocent pig. Oh yeah, of course. Bill Cipher fucking dies. Like, wow. I would honestly expect everybody else to die before him. Well, except for Seuss. He's OP. Abuelita stumbles upon an octobrush. Schmebulok Sr. slips and slides on a banana peel. Wendy stumbles upon a landmine. Benjamin Blandon gets forced into fall membership. Mabel discovers an OCC vending machine. Random ass gnomes goes into a food coma from too much Ohio fried chicken. God damn, how much chicken did they eat? Because there's a bunch of gnomes. Well, ass gnomes. Please put a counter. I wish for y'all to count how many times that I say ass gnomes. Fiddleford McGucket actually steps on his own landmine. Why? Time Baby constructs a stable truss. Toby determined receives a lapras. Stanford shoots Mabel. Oh God. Why so many people shooting them? Stanford, why'd you shoot your great niece? Multi-Bear stumbles upon an assault rifle. Seuss heals Stanley. Robbie finds a convenient house of the Seven Gables. Gideon gets strep throat. Dipper receives an empty box from a sponsor because apparently the sponsor is a dick. Seuss gets nuked from orbit by Mayor Tyler. Man, it's all in the politics. Seuss, you shouldn't have killed the 8th president, dude. Like, you just killed a political figure. That's why you got nuked. Didn't know Mayor Tyler had access. Stanley curses on a Christian server and gets smote. Stanley would definitely do that. Absolutely. Can't believe Stanford shot Mabel. And fucking Mayor Tyler just, like, fucking nuked Seuss. Wow, there's only, like, 2 main characters. Yeah, 2 main characters. Unless you consider random ass gnomes as main characters. If so, good job. Wendy withered away. Multi-Bear gets forced into fall membership. Random ass gnomes gets mono and dies. Goddamn, there's a lot of kissing. Time Baby has nightmares. Robbie stumbles upon an assault rifle. Stanford gets roasted by a Pinapara slam. Mayor Tyler shoots. Dobie Determined falls. Dobie Determined. What? Dobie Determined. Toby Determined falls off a cliff while playing Pokemon Go. Benjamin Blandon gets mono and dies. Wow, you were kissing a bunch of gnomes. Ass gnomes, too. Gideon finds a convenient house of 7 gables. Abuelita receives an Agrawal star. Dipper unluckily trips despite the 1 in 100 chance and dies. God damn, that's a lot of deaths. Just Dipper, like, how'd you die from tripping? Like, seriously? So it's just Stanford, Time Baby, Robbie, Mayor Tyler, Abuelita, and Multibear. Imagine if Abuelita wins with 0 kills. That'd be freaking hilarious. Mayor Tyler has 2 kills. Damn. Time Baby receives a pack of condoms. You don't need those. You're a baby. A Time Baby. Multibear discovers a VIP ticket to Tana Mojo concert lying on the ground. Robbie receives a bad Bichon test and dies. Mayor Tyler is the sheriff. Oh yeah. Wait, you're the mayor and the sheriff now. Abuelita constructs a geometrically stable truss. Stanford unluckily trips this. Oh my god, Stanford died the same way as Dipper. It's karma for shooting his sister. Gideon heals Time Baby. Also, who did the dude shoot? Just a random shot. For no reason. Wow. Why is Mayor Tyler in the lead of kills? Like, even the dead people, none of the dead people have 2 kills. The only person who has 2 kills is Mayor Tyler. Wow. Time Baby and Mayor Tyler practice safe dating. Good job. Don't get AIDS like everybody else have. Holy shit. That's so funny. Just Shaman Tina got AIDS and died. Mayor Tyler sees things at once. Abuelita uses clean coal as food. Multibear... Wait, what? Multibear discovers a tent, and Gideon receives a chocolate-covered cotton. It's very fucking nice. No action. Gideon gets indigestion. Mayor Tyler decides to take a permanent nap. Abuelita sends mass mail. Time Baby discovers a unicorn, and Multibear shoots Gideon. Wow. Mayor Tyler finally died. So it's Time Baby? Oh, Time Baby is supercharged. And everybody else is injured. Oh no, everybody's screwed. Multibear gets assaulted by a toothbrush at the Tana Mojo concert. Time Baby gets yellow fever. Abuelita gets their fingernails removed by a native tribe and dies. How? Well, Time Baby and Multibear. Well, Multibear has 2 kills, but Time Baby's healthy. Multibear finds an Olive Garden. Okay, Time Baby finds it. Okay, and Multibear discovers a paintball. You don't need that. Time Baby decides to take a permanent nap. Seriously? Multibear won? I guess having 2 kills and listening to Baba works out in your finest. That's very nice. I didn't expect Multibear to win out of everybody. Well, we're gonna do a second one. Wow, this was actually the longest one so far. This is the longest one of them, I think. Unless the other one had like 14 or 15 minutes on the first one. Well, confirm names and proceed. Lyndon runs away from the cornucopia. Oh no, Schmebulok finds a emoji movie on Laserdisc. That causes cancer, you know. Lazy Susan finds a bleach gummy bottle. The 8th and a half president runs away. Dipper battles Time Baby. Time Baby defeats Dipper, but spares his life. Stanley runs away. Blind Ivan finds a clean water. Toby Determined runs away. Mabel finds a frisbee. Gideon finds a frisbee. Robbie battles Mayor Tyler. Mayor Tyler defeats and kills Robbie. Yay, the first death is Robbie this time. Time Baby finds a tank. You don't need a tank. You're like... you were supercharged last one. Seuss runs away. Random Ass Gnomes runs away. Mayor Tyler battles Sanford. Sanford defeats Mayor Tyler, but spares him. Abuelita runs away. Multi-bear battles Pacifica. Multi-bear defeats and kills Pacifica. Yay! The worst characters die! Bill Cipher finds a paintball. Wendy finds a bleach gummy bottle. And Schmebulok Sr. finds a landmine. Wow, that's very nice, Schmebulok Sr. Okay, Blind Ivan drinks clean water and gains 1 point in Constitution. Schmebulok stumbles upon a short sword. Schmebulok Sr. sets off a landmine that kills Dipper and Seuss. Why? Bill Cipher withered away. Mabel finds a convenient brothel. Wendy eats bleach gummy bottle. Fiddleford McGucket unluckily trip. Oh, this one didn't kill him. Okay. Gideon uses dank memes to kill Lazy Susan. She just wouldn't get it and wither away like Bill Cipher. Time Baby calls in Navy SEALs who killed Toby Determined and Gideon. Gideon, you just got karma. Toby Determined, I don't know what you got, besides killed by Navy SEAls. Multi-bear battles and wounds Mabel. Benjamin Blandon finds a convenient, geometrically stable truss, but decides it's too dangerous. Mayor Tyler finds a convenient igloo. Waddle stumbles upon a tree. 8.5 President puts chemicals in the water to turn frogs gay. Wow, following in Mabel's book. Abuelita discovers findings on the ground. Stanley heals Stanford. Stanford discovers a clean water source. And Random Ass Gnomes cries himself to sleep. Wow, just one being named Ass Gnomes. Plural. How dare you? You killed Dipper and Seuss. Like, it's not cool, dude. Well, also, Bill Cipher, what the hell? Abuelita discovers a diamond pickaxe. Blind Ivan discovers a chocolate-covered cotton. Schmebulok dies of pure cancer after watching the Emoji Movie. I just said that it causes cancer. Schmebulok Sr. discovers a pack of condoms, so you're gonna make another Schmebulok Jr. Time Baby gets strep throat. Oh, that's sad. Benjamin Blandon stumbles upon a bow. Mayor Tyler discovers a bleach gummy bottle. Random Ass Gnomes heals Schmebulok Sr. Did he hurt himself after having sex with condoms? Multi-bear reads a disheartening message in Comic Sans. Mabel sees things twice and dies. God damn it, the main characters are dead already. Fiddleford McGucket finds a convenient quiz-sized bed. Waddles almost whacks Random Ass Gnomes to death with a shoe. Stanley sings us a song. Stanford fights the Ender Dragon. And 8.5 President heals Schmebulok Sr. Wow, how many times are you gonna, get hurt while safe fucking? Wow. Also, Stanley, please don't sing us that song again. That's sheer ear bleeding. I feel bad for Schmebulok. Got cancer from watching a bad movie. Mayor Tyler eats bleach gummy bottle. Abuelita discovers a vending machine. Random Ass Gnomes gets crippling depression and dies. How? Oh. 8.5 President stumbles upon a dead platypus. It's nice, I guess. Wallace finds a convenient cardboard box. Ooh. Benjamin Blandon discovers a paintball. And Multi-Bear discovers a 50% off coupon to an SAT prep class. Fiddleford McGucket stumbles upon a tank. Stanley dies after a botched birthmark removal surgery. Blind Ivan gets indigestion. Stanford reads a disheartening message in Comic Sans. How many Comic Sans are happening? Schmebulok Sr. and Time Baby practice safe dating. Schmebulok Sr., that's illegal. That's fucking illegal. Time Baby runs over Stanford with his tank, causing the death of Stanford. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wow. I kinda hope Time Baby dies again. Wow, Time Baby has 3 kills. That's actually the most kills anybody's had. Ever in the Hunger Games series that I've made. Lyndon discovers a poisonous fruit tree. 8.5 President kills Abuelita with a dead platypus. One platypus's corpse is another man's blunt object. Multi-bear attends an SAT class for half price. That's very nice. Blind Ivan finds Dory. Schmebby-Luck wanders around. Fiddleford McGucket stumbles upon a bow. Time Baby receives an indescribable object from a sponsor. And Waddles heals Multi-bear. I still can't believe the 8.5 president killed Abuelita with a fucking dead platypus. Guess they do have use. Fiddleford McGucket gets strep throat and dies. Schmebby-Luck Sr. receives a biology textbook. Multi-bear finds a convenient couch and decides to use it as a shelter. 8.5 president discovers a clean water lying on the ground. Ow, it'll just soak it up. Time Baby is indescribable object sits there uselessly, so Time Baby pollutes the ocean with it. Lyndon gets devastating hiccups. Waddle strangles Multi-bear, and Blind Ivan heals 8.5 president. Wow, Multi-bear died. Well, we ain't gonna have a multi-win, am I right? Ah, knee slapper. Ooh, ooh. Wow. That sounded like a weird fucking sound effect. Blind Ivan stumbles upon an octobrush. 8.5 president drinks clean water and gains 1 point in constitution. Time Baby succumbs to lethal peer pressure from Schmebby-Luck Sr. Benjamin Blandon injures Blind Ivan. Waddles forgets to get the AED for Blind Ivan. Time Baby and Blind Ivan are dead. Fuck yeah, Time Baby's dead. I love that. Schmebby-Luck Sr. heals 8.5 president. 8.5 president loses circulation, looking too tight in those good shorts. Benjamin Blandon stumbles upon a fidget spinner. Waddles tries to post a vine. 8.5 president is dead. Schmebby-Luck Sr., Blendon, and a fucking pig. Schmebby-Luck Sr. discovers a stick of Old Spice deodorant. Benjamin Blandon brings one less paintball, so Schmebby-Luck Sr. dies of needing paintballs. Waddles receives a Stalin mustache from a sponsor. It's just a future dude and a pig. Wow, another person who needed a paintball and died. The second one in a row. And Benjamin Blandon gets forced into bees and dies. Wow, a pig won the Hunger Games. With 2 kills. Hold up, what? Waddles, when'd you get 2 kills? I can't believe this. Waddles, the fucking... So, the animals won. That's it, just the animals are the strongest characters in history. Yeah, history. Totally. History. Yeah, history. Yeah, history. Well, next one is going to be Has Been Hotel, because that was the other one on my list, and yeah. It's funny. Fuck yeah. I like funny. Funny. I like funny. Still don't get how a fucking bear with multiple heads and a fucking pig won the Hunger Games. Like, just an average pig that got smart one episode for, like, a weird fucking gag. Still love Waddles, though. Good character. Good character. Not best character, but good character. Good character to win, definitely. Better than Multi-bear. Hopefully, Multi-bear does not win the Ultimate Hunger Games. Ooh, I just spoiled it. Yeah, no, it's just Hunger Games with all the characters that win. That's it. Bye-bye.